So starting off today's look, we're grabbing the Smashbox Primer Water and we're just going to spread our face, kind of refreshing it because it was feeling super dry. And then we grabbed the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. I'm in the color Sand with a damped beauty blender and just blended that into the skin. For today's look, we're just doing a very grungy brown smoky eye with a nude glossy lip. It's very simple, anybody can recreate it, so I hope you guys enjoyed it.
Catch one another. Oh no no, just be careful, nah nah. Love ain't simple, nah nah. Promise me no promises. Oh nah nah, just be careful, nah nah. Love ain't simple, nah nah. Promise me no promises.
For concealer today, we're going to be using the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. I'm in the shade NC20 and we're just going to do it on the usual spots, so underneath our eyes and on the bridge of our nose. And we're going to use the same damped beauty blender to blend that out.
Just be careful, nah nah. Love ain't simple, nah nah. Promise me no promises.
So for our eyes, we're using the Modern Renaissance palette from ABH, and for the base of our eyes, I just use the same concealer, and then to set that, I just use Tempera, which is like a very bony white shade, to just set that so our eyeshadows would blend very easily later on throughout our process. And then I just grabbed Raw Sienna and Burnt Orange and I just popped that into the crease and blended that out with a very fluffy brush.
Well, baby, we can't see the bottom. I just wanna dive in with you. I just wanna lie here with you. Oh no, no, just be careful, no, no. Love ain't simple, no, no. Promise me no promises. Oh no, no, just be careful, no, no. Love ain't simple, no, no. Promise me no promises. No!
So I'm still grabbing Raw Sienna and Burnt Orange and I'm just layering that on until I get the color I really want. And then I just grabbed Real Gar and Cypress Ombre together, and with that same brush I just popped that into the crease.
Cut me up like a knife and I feel it deep in my bones.
So for the lid, I actually used the brush that actually came with the palette, and I'm grabbing Red Ochre and Cypress Ombre, and I'm just buffing that in. I didn't want to be so precise with it. I kind of just wanted to buff it in. So I just keep packing and blending until I get the consistency I'm looking for.
For each other, I'm just hoping we catch one another. Oh no, no, just be careful, nah nah. Love ain't simple, nah nah. Promise me no promises. Oh nah nah, just be careful, nah nah. Love ain't simple, nah nah. Promise me no promises.
So for the brow bone, I went in with two shades, Tempera and Primavera. Tempera is more of a matte shade, Primavera has more shimmer to it. so it was kind of like a combination of both. And then I just grabbed Real Gar in Cypress Ombre, and with the same fluffy brush, I just pinched it together and just blended that on my lower lash line. I actually liked how that came out, and it's a good way to kind of, if you don't have so much brushes, that's a good way to reuse a brush.
Just wanna dive in the water with you, baby. We can't see the bottom. It's so easy to fall for each other. I'm just
To set my under eyes, I just use the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, and with the damp beauty blender, I just like how it works better with a damp beauty blender than a brush. So I just use that and just set my under eyes and the bridge of my nose and my around my mouth too. It's just like my smile lines and stuff.
promise me no promises.
To set the rest of my face, I use this Pro Face HD High Definition Matte Press Powder from LA Girl. I use the shade Creamy Natural, and I just use that with a big fluffy brush, just pressing that into my skin.
Just wanna dive in with you. I just wanna lie here with you.
To bronze up my face today, I'm going to be using Matte Give Me Sun. I love Matte Give Me Sun. It's a very nice bronzer. It gives you that sun-kissed look, especially on my skin tone. So that's the bronzer I'm using for today.
Love ain't simple, nah, nah. Promise me no promises. Promise me no promises.
After bronzing, I'm going to contour my face. So I'm going to be using Hoola from Benefit to just chisel out our cheekbones, and I'm popping this on the side of my nose as well. Not really nose contouring, but just giving it some dimension. For blush lately, I've been using this one. It's my go-to blush right now. It's from MAC, and it's called Peaches. So that's the one I use for today. I just pop that onto my cheekbones.
You wanna know? I just wanna dive in the water with you, baby. We can't.
And of course, for highlighting, I'm going to be using the Nicole Guerrero palette from EBH. And I use the Smashbox primer water first to just dampen our face to get more of a pop into the highlighter. Even though this one you don't really need it, it's very blinding itself. But I use Forever Young and Glow Getter, and yeah, I just pop that onto the high points of my face.
No promises.
For mascara today, I'm going to be using the CoverGirl, the Super Sizer Fibers mascara. And I just pop this onto my lower lash line and my lashes.
Love ain't simple, nah, nah. Promise me no promises. Oh, nah, nah. Just be careful, nah, nah. Love ain't simple, nah, nah. Promise me no promises.
To set my face, so our makeup lasts all day, I'm going to be using MAC Fix Plus.
But baby, we can't see the bottom.
For lips, I'm going to be using a combination of two. So I'm going to be using the Ultra Matte Liquid Lippy from ColourPop. This is in the shade Midi. And then the gloss from Bare Minerals is called Groovy.
Promise me no promises. Just be careful.
And this is my favorite combination for a nude lip. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video. It really helps us and we do really appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed this brown, grungy, smoky eye with a very new lip. I'll see you guys on the next one.